Oh my gosh, this is absolutely crazy. Things are just heating up in terms of Master Universe, Masterverse figures. Check it out over at Manuel Eduardo Caritas, aka Roy Juarez, who is the creative director at Mattel for Master Universe. He's just unveiled the box art of oh, Clamp Champ, everybody. This is crazy. There he is, everybody. Master Universe Clamp Champ. This is exactly the way he was portrayed in Master Universe Revelations. And I gotta tell you, I'm super blown away by this. He looks so good. I mean, compared him to the Classics Edition, which was released a number of years ago, I really do appreciate this guy. Not sure if the clamp itself has a snapback feature. That would be really interesting if they kept that gimmick. But so far, he looks exactly like he did in the cartoon from Netflix. And I gotta tell you, I am super impressed that they actually pulled this guy off, retaining many of the features that he had originally, while still keeping that sort of familiarity from the original line. I do have to say, though, that I think the clamp is just a bit oversized. I am questioning whether or not he can even pick that thing up. It looks a little bit too heavy for his arm socket and the friction point. I guess we'll have to wait and see if it actually will hold together. Now, you could easily probably clamp somebody together and have them sort of put in such a way that they would hold each other up, but for the most part, I really don't think he's going to be able to hold that clamp up all by himself. Still really wondering if this actually has any sort of snapback feature, but I doubt it very much. If they do that, though, this would be a wonderful collector's item for sure, as there haven't been too many gimmicks for this Masterverse line. Here is the box art, and I've got to tell you, this is absolutely incredible. I really do love the fact that Mattel hasn't fallen victim to this plastic-free idea for packaging. I mean, let's be honest, we're talking about plastic toys, creating plastic-free packaging. It just seems like, so disingenuous on that level. But it is what it is, and right now they really are going for that type of idea. Masterverse and even the Origins line still retains the plastic packaging. This is great. We can see him here with his clamp and his plastic prison. He comes with only 2 additional fists, which is interesting, but then again, the big feature for Clamp Champ has always been the big clamp. The Masterverse packaging, of course, has always been a bit subdued. It's always been one of those things which has been a bit of a sore spot for some fans, since everyone's very familiar with the exploding rocks, but I really don't mind this one. Here is the other side of the packaging, and I've got to tell you, I'm really impressed at the overall art and design that's being put forward with these figures. It really does harken back to the original artwork that was done all the way back in 1982. And I really do love the fact that Mattel continues to keep up this tradition with the Master Universe line. It's so much fun. Taking a quick look at his backstory, Clamp Champ, heroic master of capture. Evil warriors better get a grip, or Clamp Champ will give them one. Armed with his techno clamp, the heroic master of capture puts his enemies at a pinch on the battlefield. As one of Eternia's greatest heroes, he protects the royal palace from the evil forces of Skeletor. Let's take a look at this artwork, guys, because I'm excited. There is Clamp Champ. Yes, he is one of the palace guards in service of the king and, of course, the Eternian people. He does look great here and really does harken this type of pride in protecting the palace as well as the royal family, and he just looks stunning. I mean, look at him there. Kind of a bit of swagger, a bit of confidence, ready to give up his own life in defense of Eternia and its people. It looks like he's on guard duty right here, standing right in front of the palace doors. And of course, there is his signature clamp. I do love the artwork here. It is absolutely stunning. Roy Juarez gives full credit to artist Simon Eckert from Berlin, who's done an incredible job with this. Bravo, Simon. We've seen his work with other figures, including the recent release of Clawful, and more recently with his wonderful artwork that was featured on Vicron's box art, which was absolutely stunning, very much in the same style as Frank Frazetta. Beautiful stuff. And it really is representative here in this work for Clamp Champ. Here we have the back artwork of the box, and I've got to tell you, there are some wonderful little Easter eggs here, and perhaps some beautiful new figures that might be released along the line, echoing the scene that happened in the palace when Clamp Champ and Fisto were set to guard the palace against the undead forces of Skeletor, or in certain cases another foe, which I'm not going to spoil for anyone who hasn't seen the series. We can see the wonderful background here with the standard of the royal family, the 2 thrones for Queen Marlena and King Randor, his lifelong companion Fisto beating the undead forces of Skeletor with Clampchamp guarding his rear. And that's what's really interesting to me, everybody. Could we possibly be seeing a glimpse at future figures in the line? These were featured in the actual Revelations cartoon, and I've got to tell you, I would be super excited to see these guys come out as action figures for the Revelations line. Some of them look wonderfully designed, especially this guy here with the horns. Man, I would love to see him in action figure form. Clampchamp himself is already downed one opponent and waiting for more to attack him head on, and of course using his massive clamp to capture people, or in this case the undead, defending the royal palace and its inhabitants against the forces. Unfortunately, if you have watched the series, we do know that it doesn't exactly go well for Fisto or Clampchamp, but that's another tale to tell another day. Guys, let me know in the comment section below, are you impressed by this wonderful reveal from Roy Juarez on Instagram for the mighty Clampchamp? And of course, a huge tip of the hat once again to Simon Eckert from Berlin. Bravo, my friend. Wonderful, wonderful work. This is incredible looking artwork, and I'm super excited that we could possibly be getting Clampchamp very soon into our hands for the pre-orders. Guys, if you haven't pre-ordered your version of Clampchamp yet, I will have affiliate links in the description below so you can pick those up on Entertainment Earth. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everyone. We have the power. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.